Miss Metcalf. How are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Good. I'm Miss Graham, and I am the assistant principal here at Hurdy, and I understand that you have gotten hired by Miss Riggs to be one of our new special ed teachers. So we're going to do a little tour here, and we're going to talk about some demographics and meet everybody and see how things work here.
Great.
So this is Miss Lorena, and she's the receptionist.
Nice to meet you.
So she handles all the parents that come in, and she is also bilingual, so she can translate if there needs to be any translation and things like that. So over there's the nurse, Miss Nurse Linda, and so she handles all the medicine, and if we have any sick kids, and the teachers send them down. So
Great. Do you have a lot of parents that don't speak English?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Good.
and then this is Miss Bates' office. She's the receptionist for Miss Riggs, and she helps do all the things that Miss Riggs needs her to do. So we're going to go ahead and come in here, and we're going to go see Miss Riggs, and we're going to talk about some demographics.
Great.
Okay?
I love the calendar on the wall.
Yeah, we put everything up there so we know exactly what's going on.
For the whole year.
Yeah, so we have everything visually so all the teachers can see what's happening.
Great.
So, hi, Miss Riggs. This is Miss Metcalf.
Hi, thank you. Good to see you. So thank you for coming, and
Welcome.
you're going to love Hurdy Primary, and I think you're going to get a tour today.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, let me know if you need anything. I'm here.
All right, so we're just going to talk about some demographics first and just things about Hurdy that you need to know that are important.
Okay.
So, are you familiar much with Hurdy, like about the population and everything?
Not really. No.
Okay, so Hurdy is a K through 2 campus, kindergarten through 2nd grade. We have general education. The unique thing about Hurdy, though, of course, is that we house all of the PBCD classrooms
Okay.
and special education for 3-year-olds to 2nd grade.
Okay, good.
So there's 7 special ed classrooms,
Wow.
and we'll talk about each of those when we go on the tour.
Okay.
But with all of that, including the special ed, we have about 281 students. 64 of those being self-contained special education. So, and also another unique thing about Hurdy is that the economically disadvantaged rate is about 92%.
Wow.
Yes, so we always like to say that we use our hashtag Hurdy has heart because you've got that special ed population and those kids that come from those low socioeconomic backgrounds. We have 71% considered at risk and a 26% mobility rate. So a lot of kids coming in and out that move around but then they come back. So we have a staff of 52, 24 of those being teachers and 22 being paraprofessionals.
Okay.
We have, and of course I'm the AP, and then Miss Riggs, and then we have an instructional coach, we'll meet Miss Grubb, we have a counselor, and then a reading interventionist. And another cool thing about our teachers is the majority of our teachers have between 11 and 20 years of experience.
Wow.
So a lot of good experience here. So just some other basic information. Hurdy, our hours are 7:40 to 3:05. Teachers are expected to be here at 7:30, ready to go. So, of course, that might be a little bit different with a special education. You'll get to know your students and when they come and everything. And we'll look at, we have different drop-offs for the special ed kids, and we can take a look at that. Let's see, any other information that you want to know about just Hurdy?
So this campus will bring all the kids from all around Lufkin ISD will come here for PPCD to this campus.
Yes, for
Okay.
preschool program for children with disabilities. So all of, except for the deaf education children, they're located at another campus.
Okay.
But yes, all if they're autistic, intellectually disabled, medically fragile, they all come here. We have, like I said, and emotionally disturbed as well.
Okay.
So starting at 3, of course, they can be enrolled in school if they've qualified for services.
Okay.
And then up to 2nd grade.
Okay.
And then after 2nd grade, of course, there's different schools that they'll go to if they're self-contained. Now, our general education population, they feed into our sister school, which is Costin.
Okay.
And that's something else we'll talk about too, just with the general education population. When you're looking at our data and reports, it says that we met standard, and that goes off of the Costin test scores, like the STAR test scores. So a lot of our information, like for general education, like the data and stuff that we use, like where strengths and weaknesses are, we use from Costin information.
Okay.
So, and we'll talk more about that as we go along. But and I have some more information that we'll talk about.
Okay.
So,
All right.
all right, let's head on out.
Nice to meet you. Thanks. Thank you.
All right, so this is Miss Grubb's office, and like I said, she is the instructional coach. She will be there to support special education, but most likely you're going to have more support from the special education
Okay.
staff to the district.
Right.
She supports our general
General ed,
education
right.
teachers, with helping with the data and looking at meetings.
Okay.
She helps with their instructional planning and any kind of trainings and things like that. She usually sits in
Okay.
on. So. These are all permanent folders, the files, so they're locked up right now though.
Good.
But you'll have your own, you'll have your kids in here.
Okay.
So if you ever need anything.
All right.
And this is my office. I have it locked right now, so of course if you need anything, you can always come to me. Now I do handle most of the discipline, and some other things along the way I'll tell you. I also am the administrator in the ARD meetings.
Okay.
So you'll see me doing all those.
Okay. So this is where the diagnosticians and all the other past IEPs or current IEPs, that
Yes.
type of, okay.
And
those
you'll
records.
also should have a copy
Right.
with you in your classroom.
Right.
So.
Okay.
No, it's really important. This is the teacher bathroom.
Okay.
So,
Great.
this is a prize box too that we use if you ever need
Good
some
behavior.
prizes. Yeah.
All right.
So then we're going to come out this way. Now, I will say that summer school is going on right now.
Okay.
And because Hurdy is the campus for special education, we have all the special education summer school going on, as well as the bilingual summer school.
Okay.
So you'll see that. So it's a little bit different than what is on a normal day.
Okay.
So we're going to come out here to our portable buildings first. And of course, all these gates are always locked. There's no way to get into the building except for the front, and if you have a key to the gate. Yes. So it's very secure and safe. So the first portable here is the music classroom, and they do it's one class. It's 25 minutes, and then some of your kids will be integrated. You can see that there are their schedule. So if it's in their IP that they go to music, they will be integrated with general students.
And does the teacher usually come with them or the paraprofessional?
It just depends. Some of them, it depends on their IEP. Some of them do have the paraprofessional come with them, but some are able to go by themselves.
Okay, great.
This is all music. And then down here, this is our AB, Adaptive Behavior Classroom.
Okay.
And of course, those are our kids that are emotionally disturbed. I think he has about 6 kids. It's Mr. Wade. And he has 2 paraprofessionals. So that is where they are. And again, like I said, they have, severe emotional behaviors. So, any questions so far?
No, I like the way this is set up.
All right, so we're gonna kind of wind through here. Hey, Becky, how are you? That's one of our special education professionals.
Okay. She's working summer.
Yes. Also, while we're here, I want to make sure that we take a look at this. We have this post here, but this is our mission and vision statement.
Okay.
And I want you to know that all of our schools in Lincoln ISD, they share a vision and mission statement. So the mission is to educate and equip all students for success through exceptional learning experiences. And that's important, especially for here, because all students, and including those special education kids. And then the vision is Lincoln ISD is your best choice for education. But we have that posted just so everybody sees that. So.
Good.
This wall right here, this is more for general education. It's part of the positive behavior implemented program, and so they are able to.
Sorry, you can go.
Yeah. So the campus is working towards one goal. So if this whole cloud fills up, then the whole campus gets a lollipop, and then so on and so on. So it's something that we've implemented for the whole campus to work towards, and it's really helped the behavior. So, all right. Any questions so far?
Now, did you say this was emotionally disturbed, our special education? Did you say autism?
Yes, we have two truly autistic classrooms, and then one that's kind of a mix of autism and behavior. We'll talk about that. Let's come down here. This is is just a little room that we use for testing, like our diagnostician can
Okay.
test. They're actually testing right now, so little conference room. And then this is our conference room. They're actually using it right now for summer school office, but this is where all of the ARD meetings are handled.
Okay.
So that's where it's usually clean and
Okay.
there's we put a little sign up that says, ARD meeting in progress. And again, like I said, I'm the one that's the administrator in all the ARD meetings. It just makes it much easier if one person has all the information and I'm there, so. This is the computer lab, and this is where the general education teachers come and they do their iStation, and they are able to come weekly, and they sign up for that at the beginning of the year for their slot. So they come to that, and it's not just free play, they're doing structured interventions. Yeah.
You were talking about the ARD meeting, so is there a diagnostician assigned to this campus?
Yes.
Is she on campus?
No, she's not. They're housed at a different location.
Okay.
But yes, there is a diagnostician and an LSSP, a school psychologist that handles the autistic and
But they're not off campus enough, like we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have.
yeah, talk, you'll see them.
Okay, well,
So the interesting thing about Hurdy is this is actually part of the new building. There was a new building built, and it was built specifically around the needs of the special education population. So you'll see when we go tour the other part that it's a little bit older looking. But we're gonna go in here and look at we have 3 PPCD classrooms right here.
okay.
So,
Well, that's good, it's close to the bus drop-off.
yeah, we actually have their own drop-off. And this is the counselor's office. It's being used right now by special education. But of course, our counselor, she helps with like quiet start in the mornings. Some of our special education kids are coming in. Our counselor helps with quiet starts. She helps make campus decisions. She's a really part of the administrative team. She does behavioral RTI. She does social skills. She does the LPAC, the TELPAS. She does our 504 and our risk because our counselor does a lot. So, this is really cool too. This is actually another cool thing about our. It's not open, but this is a room that you can observe for. So if there's any kind of observation or thing, this is a glass mirror that you can't, or window that you can't see. So.
Good. So you said behavioral RTI, is that for gen students as well as special?
That's for gen students, yes. So, all right, so let's go in here. So this will actually be your classroom.
Wow.
Yes. So this is one of the special education classrooms. Every classroom has a smart board, so we have that technology implemented. So again, like I said, we have the classes, there's 2, we have one more medically fragile kind of classroom, and then 2 of the PPCD classrooms, and they've split up. They group them together, they team teach, so you'll team teach with Miss Trapp.
Okay.
And then it's grouped by ability, IEP goals. But on your goal will actually be the early childhood through kindergarten students.
Okay.
So, but you're gonna see all the kids.
Great.
So.
There's a lot of useful tools in here.
I know. So we're gonna come through here. So, we'll start here. So this is where they all come through.
Oh, great.
So, and we'll go outside and look, but there is a separate drive for the special education kids, so they don't have to get in the mix of the general education population. And so their parents and their buses drop off in this little separate area, and they all come through here.
Great.
We also have a shower and a changing table, and everything is built in state of the art just for the special needs, especially with accidents and things like that.
Right.
So again, all this was built around special education.
Wonderful.
And this is what we call our motor lab. This is where these 3 classrooms, they come together and they do a group activities. They do calendar time and several group activities during the day, but also it's a motor lab. There's usually swings. Some of our littles that don't go to recess, they're able to come in here and use all these toys and things, just get that energy out.
Great.
So,
Good tools in here.
and we also have a washer and dryer. So,
Did you take the
Yeah.
chance when I'm watching her?
and then this is Miss Hamilton's classroom. and she houses most of the like medically fragile students.
Okay.
So she had 3 paraprofessionals and 2 private duty nurses that are in here at all times. But she is fabulous. She just won Teacher of the Year for the whole entire district.
Aw.
So she's been around a long time.
Great.
And so she's going to be a great resource for you.
Good.
So, and that's one thing about being a new teacher,
Okay.
is that we the district does provide lots of supports with mentor teachers and a lot of support throughout the district. And I'm sure Ms. Hamilton is going to be right there with you
Great,
helping.
great.
Real close.
I have to lay out how this bus drops off there, and then I'll start right here.
Okay, so then this is Miss Trapp's room. And she, like I said, she'll be team teaching with you.
Okay.
You start with